Welcome back. Welcome back to the LaFrance Paradigm. I'm Robert LaFrance, and today we are going to go over how to get organized in such a hectic life, business, or just even if you're just getting started. How do we get organized, and what is the best way to get organized? And I'm going to share with you what I've learned, what tools that I use, and drop some links below to help you get more organized, and whether it's for your business, your life, your relationships, or if you're trying to get started, just more organized, all right? And I'm going to show you how to prioritize what's important and how that affects your organization. Even sitting in front of a whiteboard like this, how you can utilize these tools, and by utilizing these tools, your systems and more things are going to come into place for you to become more organized. All right, check it out. All right, welcome back. So this is what we're going to be going over. We're going to be going over how to get organized. Well, why is it important to be organized? Well, in order for you to make any sustainable growth or progress, you need to be organized, all right? If you have 10 different things going on and you're bouncing all over the place, you're going to be sporadic and your results are going to be sporadic and you're not going to get the kind of stuff that you want, okay? So it's better to develop a system where not only it's easy for you to follow and be disciplined and maintain and execute on, but for when you have an assistant coming in, or you have other teammates, or if you decide to sell your business or sell your model of whatever it is that you're doing, it's important for you to make it so simple and duplicatable that whether it's for you or for someone else, they can just come in and execute. Now, we're going to be going over a few things. First thing is getting something like this. First, get something to write with, all right? Boom. You know, a lot of people have phones these days. That's great. For me, whether it's been my real estate business or my Legal Shield business, anything where I'm actively prospecting, you know, using my phone, it's good to take advantage of, but sometimes it gets lost. Excuse me. But sometimes they get lost, and like sometimes we lose our phones, the data we lose, you know, because of the cloud or whatever. And sometimes we don't actually retain the information that we're trying to put in on our phone. So grab a writing utensil, grab a notebook, and start writing your notes down and carry that everywhere. And the more you do that, it's going to develop that muscle memory. You're going to remember things. You're going to be able to not have to be responsible for remembering so many things in your head. You're going to be able to revert to your notes. Okay, so you're going to be able to revert to your notes and you'll be able to do all that stuff. We're actually going to go over and review the Nemo Pro 2020. Now, I use the Nemo Pro. This is a planner and a journal, an accountability partner, and it's geared towards people that are in network marketing. What is network marketing? People in the real estate profession, someone where you're having to prospect and grow and establish your business and grow it, making new connections. And what this does, whether you're in network marketing or real estate or some other industry where you have to prospect and hold yourself accountable and always grow your business, this is a great journal and planner to utilize. I'm going to drop the link below right here or in the description. It's going to be awesome, okay? This is my favorite. I used it in 2018. I took a break off for 2019 and I ordered 2020s, and I'm super stoked because this year has been everything that I wanted it to be and more. So I'm really excited for 2020 to dive into this, okay? But writing utensil, journal, whiteboard. This thing is huge. This thing is like 6 feet by 5 feet. All right. What I do with this is I write down all my ideas. Okay. And not only do I use it for my YouTube videos, but I use it to write down all my ideas. I write down all my projects. Okay. Real estate, Legal Shield, YouTube. Okay. What are my responsibilities that I have to do for these? Okay. Real estate. I have to check my listings. I have to get my documents signed. I have to take out for sale signs. Okay, Legal Shield, what do I have to do? Well, first thing I got to do is prospect. I got to follow up. I got to attend events. I got to mail applications to people. Okay, what about YouTube? Well, I got to film the video. I got to post-produce the video. I got to publish the video. I have to write the copy, the words that we use, okay? And then I got to either have someone else upload it and publish it, schedule the publishing. I have to create micro content for all these. So I got to take a video, break it down into smaller chunks, schedule those postings for LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, all these things. So what you get to do when you're getting started in a business or you're just trying to get organized, this thing is awesome. A huge whiteboard, a huge piece of paper, just brain vomit, throw everything out on the whiteboard, and then you'll really be able to see what your responsibilities are and what you want to do, and then you'll be able to prioritize, okay? What do I need to do? Okay, well, for example, I know that I'm responsible to post a video every Wednesday on YouTube, all right? So what do I need to do? Well, I know I can bang out 5 videos in an hour. If they're 20 minutes, adjust accordingly. But I know I can bang out 5 videos in whatever amount of time. So I can take Sunday morning to do that. Boom, Sunday morning is scheduled. Okay, what do I got to do with that? I can schedule the post-production in the afternoon after I come back from the gym. Do I have to do the copy, or can I have someone else? Is there a platform out there where I can upload my YouTube video and have it auto-transcribe for my blog posts? That's going to save me time and energy, which are both like the 2 most valuable things that are going on right now. So I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to outsource that and pay $1 a minute or whatever they charge. So that frees up some time. Now I can go back to my listing. Okay, all the documents are signed. Do I have a transaction coordinator? Do I have someone that can help me take some of this stuff off? Okay. And if you don't have the ability to pay someone to do that stuff, well, then this is why we're getting organized. So you can wake up earlier or go to bed later and make sure you do all your responsibilities. Now, I know this is a bunch of jibber jabber right now, but this is why we're prioritizing and writing it all down, because we can see what we can do ourselves, what we can have someone else do, and then also prioritize. Now, if I'm going into a meeting, we've all been to meetings, and sometimes a 20-minute meeting can be a 5-minute meeting. So how we do that is an exercise I learned from Tony Robbins. It's called RPM, okay? Results, purpose, massive action, all right? When you go into a meeting, or when you're going into any of these things, or you have responsibilities, you can think of it this way. What is the result I want to get by doing this? Okay, so whether it's YouTube, Legal Shield, real estate, whatever your fancy is, what is the purpose of my YouTube? Okay, well, my result. What is the result I want to have? I want to have a warm engagement for my businesses where people already feel like they know me and I don't have to sell myself. Okay, and what purpose? Well, to provide massive value to people, help people win, learn that there's so much opportunity and things around us, and people like you and me that are out there helping people grow and win and take life's essentials and position them to work for you. And that's why. Okay, and then what do I need to do that? Well, I need to create some video outlines. I need to create YouTubes. I need to post them. And what do I need to do? I just need to do this consistently, all right? If I did a video every day for a year, that's 365 videos. Okay. Now, if you don't have to do one, because we already discussed that you can do more than one video in a day, right? So if we can do more than one video in a day and we're posting every single day because we're scheduling out, that frees up a lot of time, all right? So if we take 5 hours to record a bunch of videos one day and post-produce them, schedule their publishing so they come out accordingly, that just freed up weeks of time, all right? And then we can take that time to either do more videos or input something else that we need to do, like laundry or grocery shopping or scheduled time with friends, all right? It's all that kind of stuff. What else can we do? Those are like the biggest things that come off the brain right now, all right? Be outside of a planner and writing a notebook, all right? The cell phone's good. What you got to do with the cell phone, though, is you got to make sure that you transfer or upload to like Google or whatever your cloud is. You need to make sure you transfer these notes into something that you can use, all right? I also like to use Google Keep. It's like a to-do list. I have a ton of Google Keeps, and part of it is consolidating or having an assistant consolidate all your kind of stuff, or use a planner, okay? And we're gonna go into the Nemo Pro, all right? I'm gonna do better video, but you got all kinds of stuff right here, okay? You got the planners, you got notes, you got hints, you got, how to be accountable. We got quotes for everybody, the use of social media. All right, I'm actually gonna take the camera and I'm gonna do like a review over this. I'm gonna change the angle and we're gonna do this appropriately. But this book is critical. It helped me so much in 2018. It's gonna help me so much in 2020, especially where my shortcomings, my downfalls are staying consistent and being organized, all right? When I have to prospect new business, when I have to follow up with people, when I have to attend events, when I have people calling me in between all these things, when I have people wanting to hang out or go to meetings or other responsibilities, being a dad, oh my God, being a parent, that comes with all kinds of stuff. So we need to make sure that we control our time and our controllables within a schedule that's up to you to dictate for your terms and values, so you can live the life that you want and still accomplish the things that you need to accomplish in order to attain that success. One of the biggest things that like I said, another shortcoming for me is that when I'm staying consistent and organized and reorganizing is not to be too hard on myself, all right? whoo, we got a lot of opportunity here. We've got a lot of opportunity to help people. We got a lot of opportunity to make money. It can become overwhelming, especially when you break down making a YouTube video. Yeah, you can make a YouTube video, you can slap it together, you can post it, but I mean, if you are trying to just do more than build content, if you're trying to do things the right way, you want to have tags, you want to have appropriate thumbnails. If you're serious about the things, you understand that, for example, YouTube has analytics, and it's going to use whatever it is that you provide it to analytically, show it in front of people. So if you have a thumbnail, or if you post inconsistently, or if you don't have a thumbnail, or if you don't have any copy in your YouTube, or if a description in your YouTube channel, YouTube is going to pick somebody else to present in front of people. All right. So if you're focused on growing an organic audience through YouTube, then there's things that you have to do. So there's a lot of actually steps that go into uploading a YouTube video. It's simple. It's not working outside in the freezing water, breaking ice, diving into the water like some people do, or collecting trash or something like that. And if that's the way you live or earn your living, that's fine. Do what you got to do. But if you're watching this video, it's because you're trying to better your life in some way and use tools to help you take life's essentials and position them to work for you. Leverage your time and responsibilities so you can do exactly what it is that you want to do. All right, so it's really exciting stuff. In addition to a planner, a journal, a notepad, your cell phone notes and stuff like that, this is where you really come into learning from your experiences. You're going to learn that, for me, like I mentioned before, putting notes in my cell phone doesn't always help me. It helps me if I'm mobile and I need to review notes, but you got to be able to transfer them and have them accessible no matter where you are. So my backpack, I carry a backpack around. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I carry a backpack everywhere I go. I have multiple journals. I have a journal for me to do my daily to-dos and responsibilities. The journal that I've been using for the last year, actually the Better Life journal from Dean Graziosi. Awesome. I'll submit a link down there below for you to get yours. And then regular notepads for just like ideas, creative thinking. What do I want to do? Who do I need to help? My follow-up list, my prospecting list, who have actually contacted. These are all things that come into my daily life, and I need to have different ways for that information to stay in front of me. And as I've learned and tried out these different things, I've realized what's worked better for me. And that's going to be something that you're going to have to do. Not one person. You're going to have all these experiences shared with you in order for you to learn and maximize your time and efforts. And it can be overwhelming when you're like, wow, there's so much information out there. There's so many different ways to do things. There's so many different business models. There's so much of this and that. What do I do? And then you can actually get stuck in decision paralysis. You know what I mean? So the best thing to do is get excited, because I have so many ways to help people and make money. All right. And you have the same amount of ways to help people and make money. Okay. So you need to get excited and know that everything that you do, even if it's one at a time, you're slowly getting there. And that is the biggest message that every, platform is trying to share with us. Everything's fighting for attention to sell you a product or service or to help you in some way. But remember that you can slow down and just do one thing at a time, and know that by doing one thing at a time in a unrushed, unfrantic, calm, collective, excited manner, knowing that by doing these actions, you're going to get the outcome that you want, you can relax. Now, for me, it's hard for me to relax because I want these results now. You know what I mean? I'm coming out of a personal relationship, position, career opportunity. Like I'm coming out of a thing where I haven't been super happy about. You know what I mean? And I want these results now. I'm so ready for a change. I don't know about you, but when I was in the Navy for 7 years, I was in a rough marriage. I'm sorry to say it, but I was in a rough marriage. I was going through divorce. I moved back from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to start and pick up my real estate businesses and start other businesses and try to get my feet going, not going into foreclosure. Like, there's a lot of responsibilities that people have to do, and especially when you're in a tough position, you want results fast and you want it like now, and you're just going to do everything you can to get to where you want to go. And then, especially if you're a veteran, especially if you're hard on yourself, you're like programmed in a way where like, oh, not enough, let's keep going, you know what I mean? And if you don't take that time to appreciate the work that you're doing, to see the results, to see the progress, you can be really hard on yourself, and that's when you can feel like you want to quit. and stuff like that. And as I break down some of these journals or parts of these things here, a lot of journals actually offer, like at the end of the month, recap your month, okay? What are you happy with? What could you have done better? Next month's goals. What did you accomplish from last month? This helps you maintain accountability. And as you flip this page that we get so used to doing, okay, here's another to-do list, here's another page, here's how I'm feeling, here's another list of responsibilities that I have to accomplish, here's another list of where I didn't complete all of them. You know, as you flip these pages, all of a sudden you come up to one, it's like, hey bro, look back over your last month. What did you accomplish? And you're like, oh wow, I helped 5 families. I made 2 sales. I added another tool to my toolbox. I packed up my house. I submitted an offer. And you're like, wow, I actually did a lot of practical things that are helping me move closer towards my goals. You know, and that can get you excited. That can keep that fire lit up underneath your ass, because it's hard to stay excited. If you don't have the muscle memory of knowing and keeping your eyes down, focused on what you're trying to do, it can get tiring and you can feel like you're losing and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. But with the right support, with the right partner, having an accountability partner, whether it's a coach or your girlfriend, your husband, whatever it is that you want to do, or however works best for you, you can cut yourself some slack. Okay? I'm 30 years old. I'm in my second quarter. You know, if we live 100 years, I'm in my second quarter. If this was a game, you know what I mean? My first quarter, that's childhood, that's teenager, that's upbringing, that's maturity, that's, you know, growth, Navy time, experience, deployments, friendships, hardships, success, college. You know, all that stuff was priming me, ready to slingshot me into the rest of my life. And if you get the chance to write down your story, where you came from, what you're working towards, what your opportunities are, and you get to narrow in exactly what your mission is and where you came from and why, you can get really excited knowing that, wow, shit, I'm 30. The last 10 years of my experience has just primed me for everything that I can contribute to you, your friends, help me help you, help your friends kind of thing. You can get really excited. And you can apply that to, you know, this is applying to my life and what my mission is, but you can take the nuggets that I'm trying to share with you and apply it to your own life, okay? And it's really exciting stuff. And if you're not excited, you need to look around and see what's holding you down and what's draining your battery instead of charging it, and make the necessary changes, because your mental, your happiness, your life is so important to you and everybody else around you, because you only have one life. You need to make the most of your time while you're here, no matter what that is. You don't have to be a billionaire, but you need to make the most of it, whether it's contributing to your family, earning a respectable income to yourself, and obtaining your goals. And by being that positive person that's happy, you're actually affecting everybody else around you. You know, they say courage is contagious. We all have these energy fields that we affect another with, you know, and that's why we're talking about some people are battery drainers and some people are battery chargers. You need to position yourself, get organized both on paper, with your surroundings, focus on what you want to do, and go get it. You know, and then if you get excited from like sports or accomplishing your goals and looking at progress, especially when you have a big board like this, a huge thing, you can actually lay out your whole year, or just like a calendar. You know, if you see the month of December and you see X's every day, you're like, oh wow, we went past 17 days already. I need to buckle up, or yeah, I did this and that within the last 7 days. It can be really motivating and it can be really exciting, okay? All right, so that is how to get organized in a nutshell. Less than 20 minutes, all right? So what we went over is getting organized in your life, in your behavior, in who you surround yourself with, all right? You need to get a pen or a writing utensil, get a notebook, because your cell phone's not just enough, all right? And by developing this schedule, this organization that you're trying to find out yourself, you're going to fine tune, you're going to learn from your experiences and what works for you, and you're going to be able to find and share other resources that help you, just like this Nemo Pro, okay? And I'm really excited to help you. You know, my tagline is, they say courage is contagious, and the rising tide lifts all ships. So help me help you help your friends. Now, that's my closing tagline, but there's so much a part of that tagline that by being organized and being in a positive attitude and accomplishing our goals and not being so hard on ourselves is going to allow us to positively affect everybody around us and everything that we put ourselves into, even our work, our phone calls, everything. All right. My name is Robert LaFrance. They say courage is contagious and the rising tide lifts all ships. So help me, help you, help your friends. Thank you so much. Take care. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, the thumbs up, drop a comment below if you had any feedback or what nuggets you liked, or if you want us to do a certain video specifically on a certain topic, I can absolutely do that for you. And don't forget to share and subscribe to this. I really want you to take what I'm trying to share with you and learn from my experiences so you can just be well better off. You know, when I was growing up, that's what my parents said. My mom would always say, Bobby, learn from my mistakes. Don't be doing that. You know, don't be stealing the car in the middle of the night and getting beer bottles thrown at it. I'm telling you. True story, okay? So drop a comment, throw some likes up, throw some tags, tag your friends, subscribe, and I look forward to helping you win and accomplish your goals next week, all right? Thank you so much. Take care. Okay, as promised, here's a brief overview of the Nemo Pro 2 2020 journal and accountability planner. Okay, I will drop a link to the website for you to get more information. I'm just going to give you a brief overview as far as how I use it and the insights of it. All right, it's awesome. All right, so this is a little note to myself. You can do this. You know, nobody taught me this. I just thought of this myself. I wrote, you do so much because you know you can. Make sure you do so much in the appropriate places. And that's just helping me stay focused and stay organized, because I can just get caught up doing so many things myself, and I need to make sure that I'm staying on track. So here it is. 2020 Nemo Pro. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Jim Rohn. And that's why this is so funny at the end of my organizational YouTube videos, because that's what this is about. It is for network marketing and organizing. All right, we got a table of contents. We got so many quotes in here to stay motivated. We got a memory jogger, why we made this planner, important dates and holidays, annual calendar, all this, all right? It's a pyramid. This is for the network marketing people. This breaks down what a pyramid is and what network marketing isn't, okay? I love this conversation. When I first got into the business, I was terrified of it, but now I just love educating on what a Ponzi scheme is and why pyramids are illegal and what network marketing is and how it's different than an illegal pyramid scheme, okay? And this goes over this. This is my info. Calendar, we got all the dates so you can plan the next couple of years' dates going on. You got the year up ahead, why network marketing. This is something that I've covered before in a previous video. You know, if you have a job, that's compared to the bicycle, and then if you have a traditional business, real estate, that's the 75 Corvette, you're going to get to where you want to go a lot faster than the bicycle, but there's something faster than the Corvette, and that's where the lease jet comes in, and that's how we consider network marketing. Network marketing is the only business model where someone with some change in their pocket can start a multi-million, if not billion-dollar business just by providing and sharing information. It is one hell of a model, and I'd be happy to introduce you to the models that I've incorporated in my life and still utilize today. So, setting and achieving goals, be specific, be realistic, make your plan of action. This is a great start planner, because it helps you in so many different ways via personal development, business, accountability, and stuff like that. Here's my why. What are your goals for 2020? My why is to provide so much value I can't be replaced, specifically to create a life of experiences for my family, and that can't be replaced during my absence. All right, my vision for 2020 is to be a paid speaker and have my businesses at the top position across the board, financially free, settled in Connecticut, and finally be an engaged father I've been dying to be. Okay. Some of my goals for 2020: build home gym, tinker, art, learn Spanish, play more guitar, be able to circular breathe on my didgeridoo, 6-figure earner in each business that I have, professional, be more focused on my cause while creating an exciting movement people want to be a part of, my military war room mastermind, divorced and separated veteran fathers, ClickFunnels, my knowledge broker business, and YouTube. You know, these are just things that they'll be different for you. Those are to me. And this is a way for us to relate to anybody. There's different personality types. You may or may not have seen those before, but this kind of helps you relate to people and understand who you're talking to. You know, for me, I'm a shark. You know, I can talk to people and I have no problem doing it. But when a shark is talking to a whale, or, an urchin, you can tell that they both work at different speeds. So if you want to be able to provide value or help somebody who is a different personality type than you, then that gives you the ability to do that. And a memory jogger, who is dissatisfied with their job, who's unhappy with their income, who does your taxes. This helps you identify all the opportunity that surrounds you to have a successful business and a direction to go. Network marketing funnel, everything's a funnel. This breaks down. The fortune is in the follow-up. Only 5% of distributors follow up, and they have 5 to 12 follow-ups, and the percentage of people who join is 80%. All you got to do is keep calling, so the fortune is in the follow-up for sure. Here's a contact follow-up list. They give you a few pages of that. Let's see what we got here. We got valuable resources. You can customize your Nemo book. They got other books recommended that you read to get started into business. Valuable resources, apps. These are all just things for you to have a successful business, like whether it's your real estate brokerage or your network marketing company that gives you all the tools and resources and websites, but this is just additional stuff for you to become successful and, run a business according to your terms and values. Now, if you're in network marketing, you need to be plugging into the system and following the system. That is the only way, especially if your company's been around for 20 whatever years. It's proven track record. It's best to follow the advice of your peers and support group. But this just gives you the freedom and flexibility that if for some reason one of those areas were lacking, you can resort here. All right, famous supporters of network marketing industry: Warren Buffett, Robert Kiyosaki, Richard Branson, Oprah Winfrey, Grant Cardone, John Maxwell, Anthony Robbins, Jack Canfield. These 8 people are all that matter to me. Because the only 2 people that care about your bills are you and the people that you got to pay them to. You know what I mean? And if these famous people say that network marketing is a great way to start a business and develop your fortune and help people win, look at all them and what they do today and how they got started. 10 reasons network marketing is a powerful business model. A networker's smart guide to taxes, state tax implications, general checklist for business expenses, social media is the future, January at a glance, the accountability system. I'm really excited to plug this in. Every time I talk to somebody, it's 5 points, and I know by using this accountability system moving forward, as I add up my points, I'll be able to know right here, see, tasks, peak interest points, what did I actually accomplish. That'll actually help me identify where I need to put more energy in for the results that I want. And then here it is, from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. every single day, notes. And this is your planner with like quotes up here. You must either modify your dreams or magnify your skills. Jim Rohn. Don't let life discourage you. Everyone who got where he is had to start where he was. Richard L. Evans. You know what I mean? And this is why I'm so excited. Go ahead, click the link below. And you'll get the website, my personal website, where it'll go over the journal. You'll be able to order it right from my affiliate link, and then you'll also be supporting me in my cause, making these YouTube videos and helping people win. And that's pretty much the whole point of my life and my business model, is to take life's essentials and position them to work for you, and you should be doing the same. You're either an owner or a consumer, and if I'm buying planners and I'm helping people win in the personal development area and I use this planner, I'm going to share this resource to help people because A, I find it super beneficial for my growth and success, and I think you will too, and B, it makes sense to earn income from something that I'm using anyway, just like the phone that I'm using. If you own a phone, you need to own stock in that company's phone, all right? Or else you're a consumer, you're not putting any money back in your pocket, all right? Click the link below. I'm so excited that I got to share this with you, especially on my Thomas the Tank Engine table. Now you get to know what the behind the scenes looks like in my videos, all right? Thank you so much. Take care.